Samsung is preparing a new foldable phone that could change how its foldable lineup looks in the future. The device is currently being called the Samsung Galaxy Z Wide Fold, and according to recent leaks, it is designed to compete directly with Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone. However, based on the latest leaked specifications, the phone might not bring huge hardware upgrades. Instead, Samsung appears to be focusing mostly on a new folding design to make the device stand out. Let's start with the display, which is one of the most important parts of any foldable smartphone. Reports suggest that the Galaxy Z Wide Fold will feature a 7.6-inch display when unfolded. This is slightly smaller than the 8-inch display found on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, but the key difference is not the size, it's the folding style. Unlike Samsung's current book-style foldables, this new device is expected to use a wide, folding design. This means the phone could open in a way that provides a more tablet-like experience when fully unfolded. The idea is similar to what Apple is reportedly planning for its foldable iPhone. Instead of simply turning a phone into a bigger screen, the goal is to create something that feels closer to using a small tablet. When opened, the Galaxy Z Wide Fold could offer more room for multitasking, media viewing, and productivity tasks. Now let's talk about the processor powering the device. According to the leak, the Galaxy Z Wide Fold will likely run on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset. This is the same processor expected to power Samsung's flagship devices like the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This chip should deliver strong performance for gaming, multitasking, and AI features. However, there is still a possibility that Samsung might use its own chip instead. Some reports suggest the company could equip the phone with the Samsung Exynos 2600, which is expected to be built on an advanced 2nm process. If Samsung chooses the Exynos chip, it would likely be part of the company's strategy to rely more on its own processors in future flagship devices. Next comes the battery, which might disappoint some users. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 received some criticism because it still used a 400 mAh battery, the same capacity as the previous generation. Many people hoped that Samsung would significantly increase battery capacity in future foldables. Unfortunately, the new Galaxy Z Wide Fold might not bring a major improvement. According to the leak, the device will feature a dual-cell battery with a combined capacity of around 4800 mAh. While this is slightly larger than the Fold 7 battery, it still doesn't cross the 5000 mAh mark, which many users were hoping to see. In comparison, other foldable devices, especially from Chinese brands, have already started using larger batteries. Even Samsung itself pushed battery limits with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold, which reportedly includes a 5600 mAh battery. So the Galaxy Z Wide Fold's battery might feel a bit underwhelming when compared to other foldables on the market. That being said, Samsung will likely optimize the device to still deliver all-day battery life for most users. The bigger story here is that the Galaxy Z Wide Fold appears to be an experimental device. Samsung seems to be testing a new foldable concept, possibly to see how consumers react to the wide folding design. This strategy could also be influenced by Apple's plans. Apple is reportedly designing its first foldable iPhone to provide a more iPad-like experience, with apps redesigned to take advantage of the larger display. Samsung might be betting that Apple's approach to foldables will become popular. If that happens, Samsung would already have a device ready to compete directly with Apple in this category. But there is also a risk. If Apple's foldable iPhone doesn't perform well in the market, then Samsung's Galaxy Z Wide Fold could struggle too. We've already seen something similar happen with experimental devices before. Sometimes companies release bold new designs, but if the market doesn't respond well, those products quickly disappear. Because of this, the Galaxy Z Wide Fold feels less like a traditional upgrade and more like a strategic experiment. Instead of focusing on huge hardware improvements, Samsung appears to be testing a new form factor and seeing how users react. In the end, the success of the Galaxy Z Wide Fold might depend less on its specifications and more on whether people actually want this new style of foldable phone. If users love the wide, folding design, Samsung could expand the concept in future models. But if the idea fails to catch on, this device might simply become an interesting experiment in the evolution of foldable smartphones.